So this is actually a very shocking development. So a guy by the name of Chris Cillizza, I believe that's how you say his name, from CNN. You guys probably know who this guy is. He's a pretty notorious Bernie hater slash Bernie kneecapper. You know, just kind of pushing him to the side, not really paying attention. He has now put out an article titled "Bernie Sanders Could Actually Win This Thing," which is pretty remarkable coming from him. Now, what's super hilarious about this, okay? This is from back in December 13th of 2018, okay? It says Beto O'Rourke leapfrogs most of the 2020 Democratic field. Here are Chris Cillizza's definitive 2020 Democratic candidate power rankings at the time of December 13th, 2018. It had Kamala Harris at 1, who is literally now dropped out, Beto O'Rourke at 2, who has literally dropped out, then Joe Biden, then Cory Booker, who's about to drop out, then Elizabeth Warren, then Bernie Sanders, then Klobuchar, then Sherrod Brown, then Julian, who just dropped out, and then Kirsten Gillibrand, who's also dropped out. So two of the top two people at this point have dropped out, and Bernie Sanders is at number 6. There's no way you should have had Bernie at number 6 at that point, considering polling data, especially because Kamala Harris wasn't even that high. So it's like, what are you doing? But he's now switched his to having Bernie at 2, which, you know, makes sense. If you're going to have him at the 1 or 2 spot. Don't know how you have Pete over Warren. Doesn't really make sense. But he gives some reasons for why he says this. He says, consider a series of polls, both nationally and in early voting states like Iowa and New Hampshire, released over the past month, make clear that Sanders and former Vice President Joe Biden are running neck and neck. Sanders, again, outraised the rest of the Democratic field in the final 3 months of 2019. He brought in 34.5 million. Conservative outlets are beginning to opine about the danger Sanders would represent if elected. Interview CNN's Anderson Cooper on Monday night. Sanders was more pointed in his critique of Biden than he has been in the race to date. Taken together, the picture is clear. Not only has Sanders lasted longer as a viable candidate than many people thought, but he also will have the resources to fight it out for the nomination for months to come. This is hilarious to me. These people genuinely believed that the guy who made it all the way to the convention last time around was going to, flop. Like that guy, Dr. Jason Johnson, okay? He said that he was going to be out by August. Where the hell are you getting your info from? This guy just battled it out to damn near being nationally tied deep into the primary against Hillary Clinton and went all the way to the convention. You think he's going to be in just until August? Are you fucking stupid? I don't know how these people are employed. And there's so many of these people. There's one named Jennifer Rubin. Apparently everyone with the name Rubin is an idiot. She also, just shits on Bernie Sanders. She said that Beto was going to do better than Bernie. He's now dropped out and, kind of went down to 2 percentage points. And then there's perhaps the most important element of all this. Sanders appears ready in ways he never seemed comfortable with in his 2016 primary challenge to Hillary Clinton to draw a real contrast with his fellow Democratic candidates in order to peel away votes from him. So basically he wrote up this entire piece to explain why Bernie Sanders can actually win. And so the mainstream media is now realizing Bernie Sanders really can win this thing, and so they're trying to go into panic mode. I just saw a clip from Fox News where Fox News is actually they're pretty scared about this. They're pretty outraged that teachers were donating to Bernie Sanders, and they're like, holy crap. So we've seen MSNBC say this. We've seen CNN say this. All over the media, people are talking about how Bernie Sanders has a shot, dude. He's the financial trendsetter in terms of donations. Fundraising is huge. Fundraising is a massive indicator of who actually emerges victorious in the primary election. So this is really cool news, and it is very dope to see.